up? Hello. Woo. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Happy hump day, right? Today's hump day. Wednesday. Good morning, everyone. Okay. Okay. Kirkman versus Riggs in golf. Gonna be electric. Interesting. Okay. Hello, everyone. Good morning. This is the Bus Stop Live check-in. We do this every day since October 11th, 2023, when I was jacked up by the popo. Right here in this very spot I'm at right now. Brian Tully's reading me my rights. Okay. 2 years ago and 4 days. Just in case they try to do it again, we want to get it on film. Because we're not going to let them do it in silence. But luckily, they have not come to my house since then. Hopefully, they're done coming to my house, although I do live in perpetual fear of that they are ginning up some sort of charge on me, right? But yeah, anyway, how's everyone doing? What else do we got going on today? Yeah, so interesting show last night. I did not talk about anything I planned to. I might do a show again tonight. I don't know yet. We'll see what the plan is, but I feel like I need to talk about the things I want to talk about. I just ran out of time because I didn't have Twisted Tragedies for an hour on my bingo card, and so the title of the episode has changed to "If you don't like drama, don't click on this." I don't know if I classify it as drama, more critiquing other content and other ratchets. Like it was ratchet shaming. That's what it was. And I mean the shit she pulled with her daughter, like that was so fucked up to use. Like, bro, I never mentioned your daughter. Like, what are you talking about? Never, ever, ever. I never mentioned any. Like, what are you talking about? I didn't even know she had a daughter that was that old. Like, I didn't know. So, but anyway, um, so yeah, what else is going on? So, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I talked about that. I don't even know what else we talked about. The big thing, I read the comments this morning because I like to see what people took away from the show. And the big thing that people seem to be taking away is the Mike Crawford interview, which was impromptu, unexpected. And I see a lot of people saying they're unsubbing for Mike. I'm against that in general. I'm just against the unsub thing because you don't like somebody once. You know what I mean? Just not a fan. I mean, it's petty. I'm gonna unsub. You have one less. It's not a fan of that. Don't know. Whatever. Like, it was. I mean, I let him talk, and I listen to what he say. I do take. So for all Turtle Boy's a narcissist. Well, I listen to constructive criticism. Like, I get what Mike is saying. That, like, I've elevated and I've become bigger, so bigger things are expected of me, and like I'm expected to be kind of above it all, like almost like the expectations for me are different than it is for the other channels, right? I mean, that's kind of the message that I got from him, that you should be talking about serious corruption and this and that. Well, first of all, I don't have time for like uncovering serious corruption right now because I got my own charges, which basically take up every day. Like, there's always something going on that takes up every day. And yeah, I mean, like he was trying to help me. I mean, he's giving his advice. He's allowed to give his advice, what he thinks is successful. And I see, like, there is a dynamic where turtle riders are more defensive of me than I am, I think. And Like sometimes people get upset with turtle riders, and then they blame me for it, And I think that was kind of on display last night with Mike. He's not the only person who has done that. I think was that or as he called them, dick riders. And they just get mad about that. They read the comments, and then because he will get if he gets piled on right over what happened last night in the comment section. You won't see me participating in that, obviously. But even though I'm not participating, I kind of get blamed. But it's like I don't tell people what to do. I'm just not big into that. I don't tell people, you have to like this. I've asked before that we all just, turn the temperature down a little bit, but I can't demand anybody remain silent. Like there was an account on Twitter the other day that posted a video of Kaylee Furbush that they got. It's like Look the Other Way, I think it's called. It's got like 16,000 followers on Twitter. I don't know who runs the account. I don't care. But it posted a video of like Kaylee Furbush, a compilation of her TikToks, and it said something like what has happened to this girl is so messed up that these people, she's suffering, she's got the pressure. I forget exactly what they said, but the summation of it was that this girl is a victim of the McAlberts, which I don't disagree with, right? But she shared like a video of the kid, and I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. I definitely don't like. I'm not comfortable with that because I think she should be left out of it completely. Like she was a minor, man. I don't know how old she is now, but she was a minor when it happened, and it is, what it is. Like she's been, I mean, just you don't need to go there. It's just you can make your point without even posting the video. So anyway, so I messaged that account, and I'm like, I'm not telling you. I don't forget what I said, but I'm like, I'm not telling you what to do. But I just think, maybe that's not the best. I go, I would take it down, but I'm not asking you to take it down, but I would take it down, and that's coming from me, who isn't offended by much. So I was like, yeah, I would take it down, and they told whoever runs the account was like, I'm not taking it down. It's like, okay, that's as far as I go. That's my limit is, I make a recommendation, and if you don't want to do that, then don't silence yourself. I don't know. It's a free country. You can say whatever you want. But to me, I object. I object. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So anyway, oh, I forgot. I did forget to ask Mike about having JFK on the show on the Howie Carr show. I forgot to bring. That's the one thing I forgot to bring up. But you know what? I didn't want to make it about. I don't want to make it about JFK. James Jackson's a different story. Because JFK is not like in my chat fucking starting shit all the time and like whatever, like they're different people and they're behaving differently online. I don't see the level of trolling from JFK. I don't really see him trolling at all, to be honest with you. I don't see him on social. I don't see him on Twitter doing it. So, but like James Jackson's in my chat, or James Amaral, whatever you want to call him, and telling me I need to dig more and do this. And okay, all right, but it's like he just keeps poking. So usually I ignore, but I responded to that one. And so we talked about him last night. I don't really, JFK hasn't, as far, whatever, like he's entitled to say what he wants on his show. And I wish him the best and hopefully everything goes well for him. So, but, it's been a lot. It's been like, I forgot. I'm like, what do you want? Like, it's like, what do you want me to do? What am I supposed to say about all this stuff? And I had some moment there with Mike last night where I'm like, what am I supposed to say? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, what do you want? Like, I just want, like, I'd prefer this to end, but just people keep talking about it, and it's something I can't talk about. So that's my position on this issue, which I don't even think is an issue. This is my opinion. But anyway, he was in Ray's chat last night starting shit. Okay, that's the Ray from Dallas thing I'm getting a little tired of. It's like the people, like, I have nothing to do with Ray from Dallas. Nothing, dude. Nothing. Like, I can't be responsible for everyone who supports me. Like, I can't be like, well, this is your minion. So that was an important conversation to have, just about how, are content creators responsible for the behavior of their audience? Like, are they responsible? And one step further, are they responsible for other YouTube content creators they're friends with? I mean, that's kind of what Mike said last night about Will, was that, like, you got to get him to stop. You could get him to stop. I don't know if I could get him to stop. I don't think I could. Maybe if I like asked him real nicely and it's like, hey man, you really got, like, we're boys, like you got, and I would never normally ask this of you, but like, you got to do me a favor. You got to do me a favor. You got to just stop ever speaking ill of Mike Crawford moving forward. You know, I suppose if I came to him that way, it might work. But that's like, you know, like that's the kind of, like, I'm like, Mike Crawford can defend himself, you know? It's like, and like, so if Will talks about it, Mike could talk about him, and it is, I mean, they all talk about each other. Who cares? You know? Anyway, that's just the way I see it. But all right, let's see what people are saying. Mike was talking crazy. I don't think he's crazy now. Ray was attacked verbally by a woman. All he did was defend himself, same as you with the food stamp. Again, I don't know what happened to Ray. The second you start doing that, they will use that against you. Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a good point too. If I told, first of all, Will would kind of resent me for that. I'd be like, this motherfucker, like now I owe him something too. And like, I don't know if the favor that I want to cash in on is like asking Will to stop talking about Mike Crawford. That's not, you know, you only get, that's a big favor, like asking somebody to censor themselves. That's the kind of thing you're like, bro, if like, for like, if my son was arrested or some shit like that, and I told Will, like, hey, dude, can you do me a favor? Can you not talk about that? Something like that. That's just like, that's real. Like, I would, but I'm not gonna do it. Like, from like, you only get so many favors like that that could be granted from somebody. And to me, that's not the kind of favor that I want to cash in on. It's like, can you stop talking about Mike Crawford, you know? Does that make sense? Because that's a big ask. It's a big ask to ask somebody to censor, and that's his prerogative. All right, let me see this chat. And one thing, yeah, I mean, I suppose I could have asked that Mike last night. Okay, I will ask Will to stop. You ask them to stop, right? And then then it'll be over, right? Because they're kind of the two. And one channel is doing it a lot more than another. Let's be real here. All right, let me keep up with the chat here. All right. Mike doesn't want you and the Glare to be friends. I don't know about that, but I'm just sick of the back and forth because I have to pick what show I want to watch the fight. Yeah, I mean it's entertaining. People are still watching. Let's be honest. Will did a petty stream last night. That's what he does, you know, and that's his right to. Welcome to all the new members. I have no idea what you're going to get for your membership, but for now, you get a green thing. There you go. I just don't like how he went off on Melanie Little. I mean, that's because that ain't cool with me either. If you know, I love Melanie Little. Everybody loves Melanie Little. Yeah, somebody says it's all about intentions. I believe Mike means well, and I believe that too. I do believe that. And I expressed my belief last night. Then I'm like, I'm not trying to censor you going on, but it's like I said to him, and he kind of conceded this. If there was a channel that was just dedicated to fuck Mike Crawford every day, just we are going to shit on Mike Crawford, talk about Mike Crawford, what a bad person he is, that's going to be the topic, etc. I wouldn't populate the chat of that and be like, hey, what's up, everyone? Because he's never said anything negative about me. But I also wouldn't like populate the chat and be friendly with, like, in a chat like that if it was like fuck Mike Crawford, because Mike Crawford's never done anything to me. So like, why would I want to be involved and associated with something that's dedicated to just shitting on Mike Crawford?
Even when Will goes off on Mike Crawford, like I don't go in there and join it. You know what I mean? It's like I step back and let them do it. You know. All right, let me catch up on some comments here. As in my opinion, there's one person who could stop this, and it's not you. Here. I agree. Enough said. Paranoia says, Aiden, I love you, but you're very blind when it comes to people. Mike is a traitor. He will stab you in the back. You're right about me being very trusting of people, but I mean, how could he stab me in the back? I mean, what's he gonna do? You know, it's not like I tell Mike like deep dark secrets or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't. How would he even stab me in the back? Let me go. Hold on one sec. All right, let's keep talking. I'm gonna go upstairs. Yeah, some more chat here. Sorry, it just gets dark in the car. Let's see. Well, the Mike and JFK and James have a big Halloween party the same night as yours. I mean, I think they planned it before. It's like the last Friday before Halloween, so I get it. I don't know what their party, involves, but ours will be whatever. It's fine. People can have two parties. Not a big deal. I'm not worried about it. We'll still sell it out. It's fine. Give me one sec. I'll turn the cam back on. All right. What else we got going on here? Okay. Clarissa makes a good point. I ain't going to lie. This was all less stressful when it was just you doing your thing before all these other characters started entering the realm. Like Maddie Mo says, let them fight it out. I like that. It's a good way to look at it, Like I was doing the Karen Reed thing by myself basically for like 6 months. Again, I was like, and Plevin was the only other game in town, the only other game. And then like I feel like after I got arrested, that was kind of the turn. That really blew the story up after my arrest. Like, oh shit, they're arresting journalists and shit now. Like the guy who blew this whole story. I mean, that's a big part of the chapter. Me getting arrested. Okay. He avoided your point, which was him supporting the streams, talking about you and Karen's situation was bullshit of him to do. I mean, that is a good point. Like, if you want to end the drama and avoid the drama, to me, it's like you don't go in the drama chat. Like that's just me. But all right. I can't watch you before bed because I had a dream I was texting Paul O'Keefe. Yeah, no, it's bad. It's bad. Are you going to KP's upcoming hearing? That's on Friday, correct? We'll see. Okay. I'm going to fast forward to the current comments. All right. Anyone else? You had a dream you were Aiden's stylist. Whip it, love it. Okay. Courtney Clenny has a hearing this morning. That's interesting. Is that going to be covered on Court TV? I'll have to turn into that. Hey, Aiden, I was just watching the Samantha Benigno interview with Bettero. Yeah, I've watched about half of it. I have to watch the rest. Oh, you heard the landline there? I don't know why I have a fucking landline. This house came with a fucking landline. Again, I rent a house that like came fully furnished, so it has fucking landlines. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, Lisa Ox, you're in the hospital. I hope you're feeling better. I hope everything's okay. We love you, Lisa. Huge Karen Reed and Turtle Boy supporter right there. Lisa Ox, been first. She was a witness for me at trial too. Adam Montgomery has a new trial today. New hearing today. Let's see how that goes. Right. Yeah, I'm sure he's going to get a new trial. Were you surprised that Paul's online girlfriend contacted Mike? Yes and no, because she's an attention whore. But also, it's wild that she did, because she claims she wanted to like keep a low profile or whatever. And then she's like, can I come on your show and talk about Paul and refer to myself as the side piece? Like, that's crazy. But all right, cool. Anyway, Dean, yeah, my next court hearing right now is scheduled for December 5th. I hope to see a lot of you guys there. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. Every day is an adventure, and we will talk to you guys all. I'll let you know in a fair amount of time if I'm going to come on and do my Ian Whiffen stream tonight, because I meant to do that. So probably will. Who am I talking about? So anyway, guys, we'll talk to you later. You guys keep up the good work and brush your teeth. Peace to your bum crease, Turtle Riders.
It calls for data including